Hey everybody, it's come to my attention that people do not know how to make popcorn unless they have a microwave. So today we're going to do a little brief demonstration on how to make some popcorn. So I have my cameraman, my son Cody, is going to help me out today. And a couple things to get started. You need a little pan about this size, okay? We're going to throw a little oil in here just to kind of coat the bottom of the pan. We turn the heat up to medium. You don't want to go too high because it'll cook too quickly. We don't want to burn the oil either. We start out with just a couple of little kernels, maybe 4 or 5 kernels in the pot. This will tell us when it's going to get hot. We want to put the cover on once we get this going. When those pop, we're going to then put in all of the rest of the kernels, and we're going to do that. We have about a cup of kernels, and that should fill up a bowl about this big. So if you're just looking for some popcorn for the house for the night, cup of kernels will do the trick. You can buy kernels at any of your any local supermarket. They actually just sell plain kernels. So we're going to wait a couple minutes for this to pop. We'll be back in a minute. So we're back. As you can see, a couple of our kernels have popped. We're waiting for the last one to pop just to make sure our oil is hot enough. And then we're going to throw all of these kernels in. Hopefully we'll get to see this one pop real quick. But as the oil is heated up and ready to go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the cover off. We're going to pour in the rest of these kernels in. We're going to cover it, and we're going to give it a little shake. Just to get a little oil on those kernels, and we'll get ready for them to pop. They're going to start heating up. This thing is going to start to get bigger, and the kernels are going to start to pop. Once the kernels start to pop, you can kind of keep giving this a little bit of a shake every once in a while, and we're going to have to wait. Now the fun starts. We just play the waiting game. Does kernels pop if you watch them? Okay, we're back. The kernels are starting to pop. It's a little hard to see through the glass because the glass will get a little moisture built up on it and foggy, but you should be able to, if you come in close, Cody, you should be able to start seeing those kernels start to pop a little bit. We can get a little sneak peek. This is not what you should do, but you can see that they're starting to pop in there. One of the things that you want to do as they start to pop is to shake this a little bit. Every once in a while you got to give it a little shake because you want the kernels to stay in the middle of the pan because that's where the hottest part of the pan is. So just keep shaking this with the cover on and you can see they're starting to pop away. So as you're getting ready for your trivia night tonight, you guys can make some popcorn for yourselves and be ready to go. Simple process. Again, shake it up. We keep popping, they'll pop away. This is the exciting part where we get to actually see the kernels pop. So, simple process. You don't need a microwave to make popcorn. People have gotten away from doing this on the stove. They used to do this in the olden days over campfires. A little pan, they would pop the popcorn over there. But now, most people do it in a microwave, but we can still do it on the stove. Fresh popcorn, probably the healthiest way you can make popcorn. Popcorn's pretty good for you as long as you don't add a ton of butter and salt to it. So this way you can control the amount of salt and butter that you want to add to it. As you can see, it's starting to pop. I'm going to give it a couple more shakes. Just be careful of make sure that your handles don't get too hot. You might want to grab gloves if your handles tend to get too hot. You don't want to burn yourself there. But this will continue to pop for a couple more minutes, and this will be a nice little snack for you to have while you watch trivia. We'll be back in a minute just to show you what it looks like at the very end. All right, folks, we're back again. Our popcorn is almost done. Just want to show you how to kind of wrap this up. We give it a couple more shakes, and you're going to have to kind of watch it a little bit. You want to see when the kernels really stop popping consistently is when you want to take it out, take it off. So we got about a couple more seconds probably. There's still a couple more final pops happening, but when you get to a point where you waited like a couple seconds before the next pop, you want to kind of take it off pretty quickly because you don't want to burn your popcorn. So our popcorn is just about done. We are going to you got to have a safe place to bring your popcorn to, so maybe have a little cutting board out here that you can take